Welcome to PEP, ready to learn. English is easy, let the conversation turn. It's the Productive English Podcast. Listen to us chat, learn fast. Grab your coffee, take a break. It's time for English to awake.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Productive English Podcast, PEP. I'm Mark.
And I'm Sarah. We are so glad to have you with us for episode 23. This is going to be a deep one.
It really is. Sarah, let me start with a heavy question. Have you ever felt like you were living someone else's life? Like you were following a script you didn't even write?
Mark, every single day in my early 20s, I think most of us spend our youth just trying to meet our parents' expectations or society's standards. We look at Instagram and think, I should be doing that.
Exactly. And that brings us to today's topic, self-actualization.
It sounds like a big academic word from a psychology textbook, doesn't it? But it's actually very simple. It's about becoming the best possible version of yourself.
Not the best version of your neighbor or your successful cousin or your boss, but you.
Right. But Mark, why is it so incredibly hard? Why do we spend years, sometimes decades, doing things that don't actually make us feel alive?
I think it's because of conformity. We are social animals. We are terrified of being the odd one out. I remember my corporate job from 5 years ago. I want to tell you a story I haven't shared before.
I'm all ears. You were in finance, right?
Yeah, I had the steady paycheck, the health benefits, the fancy title on my desk. On paper, I was successful. Everyone told me I was lucky. But I remember one rainy Tuesday morning. I was sitting in my cubicle, staring at a spreadsheet that didn't matter to me.
What was going through your head?
I felt this heavy, cold weight in my chest. I looked at the coffee cup on my desk and realized I had been drinking 6 cups a day just to tolerate being there. I was suppressing my authentic self, the person who loves storytelling and connecting with people, just to fit into a gray office. I felt like a bird in a golden cage.
That heavy weight is a powerful signal, Mark. It's your inner self screaming that there is a massive gap between who you are and what you are doing.
It took me another year to finally leave. I was worried about my autonomy. Would I survive without a salary? Would people think I was crazy?
It's a huge risk, but I've learned that the biggest risk is actually staying in a life that doesn't fit you. You end up dying slowly inside.
That's a powerful take, Sarah. You had a similar moment with your art, didn't you? I remember you telling me you almost gave up.
I did. Everyone told me art was just a hobby. They said I should focus on something practical, like marketing or law. For a while, I believed them. I hid my brushes in the closet. But the more I tried to be practical, the more friction I felt in my life. I was grumpy, I was tired, and I had no energy for anything.
So how did the breakthrough happen? Was it like a movie where you just quit everything in one day?
Laughs. I wish. No, it was very gradual. I started small. I decided to be intentional with just 30 minutes of painting every night after work. At first, it felt like an obligation, but then it became my oxygen. That small act of honoring my true self started to change my whole outlook on life. I realized that my potential wasn't in a marketing firm, it was in the colors on my canvas.
I love that. Self-actualization isn't a destination you arrive at. It's not like you wake up one day and say, okay, I'm fully actualized now.
Laughs. Exactly. It's a way of traveling. It's about alignment.
Alignment, that's a great word. When your daily actions match your inner values.
Right. But we have to talk about the dark side of this journey. Sometimes when you start to change and become your true self, the people around you get very uncomfortable.
Oh, I've felt that. Some of my friends stopped calling when I quit my stable job. They thought I was having a midlife crisis.
It's because your courage makes them look at their own lives. You might face some rejection. You might feel lonely for a while.
But that's where grit comes in. You have to be okay with being misunderstood. You have to trust that the right people will find the new you.
And for our English learners, I think this is so relevant. Learning a new language is a massive part of self-actualization for many people.
How so? Give me your perspective on that.
Because you are literally expanding your world. You are finding a new inner voice. I've had students tell me they feel more adventurous or even more humorous when they speak English. It's like discovering a secret room in your own house that you never knew existed.
What a beautiful analogy, Sarah. It's not just about grammar, it's about discovering who you are in a different culture.
Exactly. So, to our amazing PEP community on YouTube, we want to get real with you today.
Yeah, let's go deep in the comments. What part of you are you still hiding from the world?
Is there a passion you've kept in the closet because you were afraid of judgment? Or is there a dream you're finally starting to chase?
Tell us your story in English. This comment section is a safe space to be authentic. We want to hear the real you, not the perfect version.
Use the word potential or alignment in your comment. Let's support each other as we all try to reach our highest peaks.
I'm so excited to read these. Talking about this makes me feel so much more connected to you all.
Me too, Mark. This is a lifelong journey, but it's the only one truly worth taking.
Well said. Thank you for sharing your heart with us today, Sarah, and thank you for listening.
Stay productive, stay intentional, and most importantly, stay true to your own path.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Be yourself.
Bye.
Is through. Hope you learned something new. Don't worry about perfection, just keep the